Hi, welcome back to TVTV. This is going to be some more gameplay of Blind Second. I went ahead and took out some cards. I threw in the Meows to test in the main deck. I also took out one of the sales bands, so we're just running two. I took out one of the thrusts, so we're only running one thrust now. I'm keeping the Gamma package for now. I really like the DD Crows, so we're just jumping in for a quick round. And when you start with the mini game, and we tie. And we tie again. And we tie again. And we tie one more time. Let's one more time. Alright, and then I lose anyways. But it is what it is. So absolutely no interruptions, which is crazy. Our opponent just gets to pop off. Normal summon Aliber, so we're going against Branded. Small Branded pile. With like 42 cards. Summon Aliber, add Branded Fusion, no negate, so I can't do anything. Branded Fusion into Albion the... Well, it's been a minute. Albion the Branded Dragon, yeah. Not Sanctifier. Then I'm assuming Albion effect to banish, to summon Mirror Jade or Lubellion. Banish Darken that for Lubellion. Lubellion effect discarding another Albaz. Wow, homie just opened up all the names. Albaz to go into Mirror Jade. And send some Lubellion. Lubellion place the Branded Lost, and then the Lubellion at the end phase to set typically Branded in red, but some people do Branded the High King or Branded Banishment. I think it's debatable, it just depends on what build you're playing. So we go, main phase 3. He's going to place or add a branded card. He's going to set Branded Banishment, which lets him target one Despia or one level 8 or higher fusion monster, special summon it, and then he can fuse using either side of the field. So we're going to top deck Moltron Fu is here, and I'm thinking... yeah, luckily he shotgunned it first, so he's going to summon and then fuse, so I'm going to go ahead and activate that so I can draw one. My hand's not bad as it is, but it just doesn't hurt. Why not get one draw? So he summons, and then he's going to fuse. More likely he's going to go into Light and Darkness Dragon using both dragons, so now he can have like 3 negates. And then I can't respond, so he's going to add a card. And I just draw into a second droplet, which is kind of sucks. I mean, not really, because droplet is only activation once per turn, so if he negates activation with Light and Darkness Dragon, then I can activate another one, so it's not that bad. But now we're on a new chain, so now he has a non-target banish and like 3 negates, give or take. It loses 1,000 attack, right? Yes, like 3 negates. So at this point I'm thinking I'm just gonna normal summon the Nebrum, because he has no, well, he does have monster negate in field, but if he tries to negate it, I just send it with the droplet, and then he can't respond with the monster, and he doesn't have anything that interacts with spells. All he has is a monster negate and Mirror Jade. So I just go ahead and just full send it. Summon the Nebrum, get the monster, get the Hollow Core, get the Quartz, chain the droplet, send the second droplet, send the Nebrum. I can negate Mirror Jade and the Light and Darkness Dragon. Sure, he can still activate for the effect of Mirror Jade, send for cost, but the most he's going to send is like follow-up, like Titaniclad or something. So we chain here, we send the 2. He can't spawn with anything but a trap, so basically he can't do anything. And then on resolution here, we're gonna negate in half, non-target the 2, because Aliber's not really a problem until he's in the graveyard. But if I can out his fusion monsters before I out the Aliber, then that's not a problem. So we're probably gonna add either the Hollow Core or the Quartz, because I do already have Brilliant Fusion, not Branded Fusion. And I don't have the 2 bodies, so it's really either or. It's not really that bad. We will end up going with the Quartz just because the Quartz can contest the Light and Darkness Dragon. Because right now we're trying to save as many resources as possible. You see that I've dealt with most of the board using 3 cards, and I've gained a card back from doing so. So this we'll go ahead and place. We'll place the Brilliant, the Scatter Fusion. He's going to chain Mirror Jade and send the Ring Brum, which is actually one of my favorite fusions, because now you can try to summon out the Albaz in the grave to fuse, but I'm planning to go into Lady Rose Diamond anyway, so I'm just going to pop the Oliver. Because we can do that to send Quartz and Neprum. And then we can trigger the Neprum to summon itself. Then do chain 2. So we'll go ahead and use his effect to add back the Neprum. And then from here I can pop one, I think. I'm just checking the grave. The thing is, if I try to pop the Light and Darkness Dragon, it summons back Albaz anyways, so he's going to go ahead and activate Ring Brum to try and summon Albaz, and then I'm just going to let that go through. I still have a negate life in the graveyard, I think, so I don't want to deal with it. And then we're just going to summon, he is going to activate, I'm going to activate to banish to pop. So the Albaz fuses was nothing, which basically just makes some waste as a summon. I do an additional normal summon, so I can go into my link play. Use the effect to add. I haven't had Hollow Core yet, so I need to get Gemnite into Graveyard. But we're going to go ahead and fuse. Summon out our Dispersion. Sending 3 names to grave. And now we can activate Brilliant Fusion to discard the Gemnite Fusion to give its original attack, which doesn't matter because he's going to leave the field anyways. But then we can banish to add back the, well, now that the fusion's engraved, we can fusion summon again for 2 bodies. Or 2 bodies including a monster, so we'd have to lose our Link monster or Lady Rose, which is fine. I mean, Gemnite Dispersion can just summon the Lady Rose back from the grave if we really needed it. So we send 2 there, and then we have to send her because we don't want to get rid of the Link, because we want to use the Link effect to fusion summon by shuffling back, and we need to recycle some of our material. So we summon Gemnite Master Diamond. Now just banish again, because we're going to shuffle back anyway, so why not get the card back to our hand. Go ahead and use this effect to shuffle back. We can make the... Honestly, we want to use the Aquamarine because we don't want to bounce. We don't want the Mirror Jade to hit the grave because then it's going to nuke our board. Not that it matters because it's an OT deck anyway, so if we make it past turn 2, we lose anyways. We can't give them another turn, so it doesn't really matter, but it's just safer for cards like Desiree to bounce back to hand instead of letting it hit the graveyard so it doesn't trigger. We summon out the OGs. We're going to use the Ruby effect. Send the Aquamarine. Mandatory effect, and they surrender. So since it's branded, we're going to try to hit hard. We're going to need DD Crows. We're probably going to run the Orange Lights if we can afford it, just because we want to negate some of the monster effects. We might run the Gem package, possibly. We do want to keep the Fuwaza no matter what. We don't know if they're going to make us go first or second, so we get rid of 2 of our Scattered Fusions. We might cut down to 1 of our Sales Band. Draw hits pretty hard, but sometimes you don't want to draw them because you'd rather draw. So it's just kind of like a iffy. We definitely take out the 3rd Quartz, and then we're good to go. And then I open Crazy. And I'm going to let him play, because I don't want him to know what I have. So I'm going to let him commit to either a branded opening. He's going for fusion deployment, so we're going to go ahead and activate chain. He has no response. We're going to activate the second one. We get to draw at least twice. More than likely he's going to summon Cartesia. It's usually how it goes, summon Cartesia, then normal summon Aliber. And then you can dodge the Imperm. So now he's thinking it's a Grand Gadon, so we're going to get Cartesia. Summon, draw 2. And honestly, going into draw is really crazy, but I want him to give me more draws. So he's going to use the effect here. He's going to try to play through draw by sending Branded Fusion to graveyard to add from graveyard. Which at this point he loses because I have the DD Crow anyways. I'm just going to banish the Branded Fusion before you can add back with Retribution. I'm going to place 1. It's going to set 2. He's going to go for 3. He's going to set the last one or just keep it in his hand. And I guess that's it. And then we top deck Droplet, which is always crazy. So we have the Droplet, so we're not too worried about Imperm. If they have Imperm. At this point, we'll start with the Quartz, because we want to go ahead and fuse. So we'll discard. Worst case scenario, maybe they have like a call by or something, and I guess honestly if this didn't resolve it might have been a tough game. Oh well, not really, because we have Dispersion. Dispersion could add Neprum, summon Neprum to add Hollow Core, Droplet to dodge, anything that would have been negates. We're just going to start pushing through and trying to force out some of the interactions. Because we know with Cartesia on the field he's going to be able to fuse. So if he has a branded opening, he can go into Aliber, he can go into Quem effect, Aliber effect, quick effect, fuse, you know, he's got plays going. So here we get names, we're going to go for the Lady Rose, so we can start breaking the board with Lady Rose basically. And then we're waiting, gonna see if he's going to do anything. We'll go ahead and activate to get the Neprum from the grave. And then effect add. And he's going to train Branded Opening, which I could negate, but I'm going to let it resolve because he's just going to summon, and then he summons, and then he sends Droplet, which is crazy. Except he didn't send a monster, so now I can negate with Hollow Core. So joke's on him. Because now he's just... Sure, he still gets the body, but I'm negating the negate. So I get my card back, and then I don't know why he didn't send 2 cards. I'm guessing he really needs the other card. So I get to banish and negate, which is pretty crazy. That Droplet could have done a lot if he sent one more. If he sent a monster, I would have been done. Well, not really. Then I would just go Link 2 and then Link 2 to add Hollow Core to send Gemini Fusion, Gemini Dispersion to fuse. I still win this game no matter what. So he had 2 fusion deployments, which is crazy. You might as well have sent that. So here we're gonna add the Hollow Core because we want to send Gemini Fusion, and then he's gonna try to dump with Quem. And I think about negating it here, but I think no, I'm trying to save my Droplet for the Cartesia, because Cartesia is a quick effect, and if he tries to dodge anything, I want to make sure I have the last interaction with Cartesia. Because I have DD Crow in hand, so as soon as he sends Ball and Valbaz, I can just go DD Crow, just checkmate him right here. He has nothing in grave that's a quick effect, so he has nothing. Unless he had like Branded Banishment or Branded in High Red here, might have saved him, but whatever he summons off, I'm just, you know, I just use Gemini Lady Rose to target the Quem. If he changes Quem to quick effect fuse, the Cartesia to quick effect fuse, then I still win anyways because I just popped the other body. But that's it. Yeah, it was a quick game. Just keep a lookout for more videos. Thank you for watching.